Hey, you guys. Part 2 of answering question
For our new podcast?
our new podcast. My ex's new partner keeps stalking my stories. Should I block them or post something petty? Well,
That's happened to me.
Are you stalking them to know that they're stalking? Like, is there a two-way stalking going on?
Poor baby. She don't be on social media, y'all.
I don't.
So when they post
I'm pioneer with it.
when somebody
You gotta send me smoke signals.
when somebody posts a story, it literally means their name is on your story. So she doesn't have to do much. Like, I'll show you. All these people watched my story. So that's what she means. She's like, his ex is in my views. This is my story.
Don't you have to be friends with someone though?
No, your shit could be public. So that's what she's saying. So that girl is going on your page, looking at your story with free will, not even on a fake account. And you want to know...
Are there kids involved?
You want to know if you should block this person or post something to be petty. Post something
So
like
the only
what?
time that I would be like, really like involved trying to see something like that is if, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, are there kids involved?
Not the only time. This bitch swears. If you had the access.
You like that? You like that? You gotta post that out. Actually, that
I would block
horrible.
them. I would either block them or make your page private. Posting something petty is just feeding into what you really wouldn't want. Don't feed into the negativity. It is weird on her end because why is she involving herself? But
And if it's a guy, guys do that shit too.
And if there was kids involved, I would think I could feel comfortable enough with my kid's dad or mom to say, hey, your girl or boy is doing this and it's weird. Just to put them up on game and still block them because they really have no point in being on your page. That's mine. She would probably post something petty, but I would block.
Give them different answers so that way they have something to argue about.
You're not serious.
Give them all a different story. Oh, yeah. Tell everybody a different story. So that way they all argue about you.
Bro. Okay, the next one is it ever okay to leak a friend's secret if it could protect someone else from getting hurt?
What?
In what way would that be a thing? I'm trying to really actually think of an example.
Like human trafficking?
Oh, that's a good one. Is it ever okay to leak a friend's secret if it could protect someone else from getting hurt?
First of all, are you even a friend if you're trying to leak a secret in the first place?
Okay. No. It depends. Like, for instance, if your friend has HIV and your friend's just fucking on people and they're not sharing their business, I would feel uncomfortable with that.
That was actually a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
What do you do?
I don't know. It depends. Like,
because I can't think of any other way where it's like to protect somebody else. Like, it's not, obviously it must be a big enough secret for you to think that you want to step in and, you know, be unloyal to your friend for the greater good.
yeah, actually, is it, like, why even, at the end of the day, now you're just damaging two people.
Like, I might snitch on that.
She's crazy. I thought I was crazy.
You know
what
I'm
just
saying?
happened?
I might snitch on that one. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Another secret. Did your friend have like 13 cats? What should I do if I found out my best friend is secretly hooking up with our other friend's sibling? Bitch, stop being nosy.
It says, what? What should I do if I found out my best friend is secretly hooking up with our other friend's sibling?
Like, why are you being nosy for?
Okay, wait, I have to reread that one.
What should I do if I found out my best friend is secretly hooking up with one of our friends? That's basically like saying, what would you... How, oh my God, me as Alyssa, what should I do if I found out Alasia was messing with Kaylee's brother? Like, bitch, mind your business.
Oh, so, wait. Did it say, it said sibling?
Yeah.
What would you do if you found out that one of your friends was messing around with one of your friend's siblings?
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? No shade, no tea, but bitch, like,
Are y'all grown? What?
the only thing I can say is, like, if they're legal, you know what I mean? Like, if they're of age, honestly, babe, I don't think there's much you can do. It's really not your business.
Inevitable.
And like I said, unless this person is, like, obviously the age factor is not okay.
Yeah.
You know, that would be the
That's
one thing.
that's another one of saving someone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's an example.
The first question.
We're
that
gonna
we
keep
had.
that one, Dean, just to use it as an example now.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, let your friend tell your guys' friend when she's ready. It's her business. It's almost like being like, what should I do? I found out my sister's gay, and how do I tell my mom? It's not your business to tell your mom about your sister being gay. Like, mind your fucking business. Like, go see what's up with her other brother. What are you talking about?
That's flapjack fats right there.
Like, girl, please, right now. Please.
That is hella funny.
Okay, let's see here. Look, are you ready?
Yeah.
Do I confront someone who copied my entire look and personality, or just let karma handle it?
Are you all grown? Are you all grown? Or do you think that you're like the only person that literally comes up with the same idea? Do you know how many ideas that I think that I'm coming up with myself and I try to get patented, and come to find out there's fucking so many other people who have already came up with this idea? Let's pinch that real quick.
I can understand individuality. So in a way, I can see why that'd be annoying. But the part that I don't get is, or just let karma handle it. Why would...
What makes you think that it's a thing that karma would have to handle?
That's the part that's throwing me off. It doesn't seem like that deep for karma to come and handle it.
Yeah, there's worse things in life.
I could see if you were like, oh, she's stealing my whole look and personality, and I saw her trying to talk
and my
to
social
my
security,
man,
like, you know
and
what
I saw her
mean?
trying to talk to my man.
Yeah.
That's that karma stepping into your biggest shit.
Talking to
Not
her
trying to be
man.
the baddest bitch.
Not trying to be the baddest bitch. Hey, if you're talking to her man, that's different.
Yeah,
you're stepping into a cold fucking play.
Yeah.
Quit playing with me.
Or like, for instance,
Pray
if
with
y'all
me.
was doing like a science contest, you shared with her everything that you were doing, and then you find out she's doing the exact same fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like, in ways like that, that makes sense. But look and personality, bitch. Like, if you popping, you popping. You're the blueprint. You know what I mean? Like, be that. Be an icon, babe.
It's a big flapjack fats right there.
It's a big job, and it's a lot of weight to handle, and I can understand if you were, you know, overwhelmed. Because, like, why is this bitch copying you all the time? Fuck.
But it is a thing that you have to take into consideration, that maybe it's just because there's a lot of people who may not have family, or like, folks, I've had stuff like this happen where there's young girls out there who have looked up to me and like likes the like, you know, wacky style that I have and stuff like that, to where they didn't have other females in their lives. You know what I mean? They were either raised by all men, or either, you know, vice versa type of ordeal. So there are things to take into consideration, and sometimes reframing and reshaping the way that you like perceive things can also help make you have so much of a better like pro look on stuff.
Yeah.
Because easily saying what you said about like the karma, should I just let karma, like, okay, what makes you think that that's a thing for karma? Let's say, for instance, I'm karma, and you come and tell me some shit like that. The fuck am I gonna want to get the fuck up when I'm already dealing with this other bullshit that I gotta karmatize? When you're over here coming in over here and talking to me about some little the list type of bullshit. What?
Yeah, I would really kind of just based off of the scenarios that we gave. If you fit the ones, you kind of have to just decide in which your guys' scenario falls. Like how Alyssa said, if it's something that it's innocent, it's out of innocence, she looks up to you, she just wants ideas, I would try to give it grace, but I also understand being overstimulated, and normally it's just taking that break. Maybe the space is saturated, it's overwhelming, you know, in times where, like I said, you want your own individuality, it's just too much because this person's just trying to, it's almost like, you know how it is with kids and being a parent, where you're like, I love you,
yeah,
and I would do anything for you, but I need my fucking space. And I feel like it could be like that.
Also, maybe you're paying attention to it too much with this person, maybe take that into consideration too. Maybe is it just this person in particular that you may just be feeling like that with, because there's like some people out there, because there's something that someone has done that they've copied me and I didn't really get a brush feel of it. Nothing. And there was the next person who did it and copied me, and I got a brush. I'm all like, wait, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
So you didn't like it?
Yeah, like type of order. There's been times like, but it's always been usually people who have like not known me or been like outside of my friend or family group. You know what I mean? And
copied you in what way? Your look?
like just like full blown everything. Like just kind of like what the person was saying. I'm the one
that wanted karma. You're the one that submitted the fucking question, bro. I'm like, this does say Alyssa on here. Actually, you bitches have the same name. that's weird. Not you trying to be the baddest bitch. Last one, but this one is low-key kind of interesting.
All right, let's hear it.
How do I deal with a frenemy who acts sweet in public but tries to sabotage me behind the scenes?
How are you knowing this behind the scenes? You got a camera? You got a microphone? Like, what are you doing?
To sabotage me behind the scenes. Have you brought this up to your friend already?
Yeah.
Or has the universe / whatever God you believe in, have they slowly been showing you, revealing things and also opening doors for you to exit? Because not everybody is meant to be in your life all the time, and even this person sabotaging you, it could very well be a lesson for you for future references with other friendships, learning to be alone, because not all company is good company, you know what I mean? Like, if this
person for the season, was it a person for a season for a reason, just for the time being?
Yeah, some people are here for a reason, some people are here for only a season, and also even when you're being done dirty, get in the habit, even myself, Alyssa too, just getting in the habit of praying over people in situations. Like, they don't know their way. They're trying with the best they knew how. I just had to tell them, like, thank you for, I think it teared me up when I texted her. I was just like, thank you for loving me in the best way you knew how. Oh my God, but it's so true. Like, I got hurt, but like, that's so
that's
ways.
Yeah. You're getting she's really crazy. She'll go from 1 to 100 real quick.
But it's true, and just praying over them that they find their way, that they're filled with energies and people that could do what you couldn't, and things like that. And there's really no shade, it's just helping people get to the next level, even when y'all don't suit each other, you know what I mean? So
I feel like in times of that, we don't want to. Like, there were certain clients that I took that they treated me really, like, I had really good clients because I did cleaning, Mm-hmm. I think anyone who does cleaning, they know how this can go.
Yeah.
There were some some wives that would hire me just to be very disgusting in front of their husbands to me, to make themselves seem like more superior or whatever. Oh, I ate the bullet. I still did my job. I got the fuck up out of there, and I did. And okay, yes, you want to book me again? I didn't care, Oh,
and then you would tell me that then when the job was over, they'd be all like nice to you.
Yeah, and they would try to act all nice to me in front of their husband, type of ordeal. And you notice how to chameleonize yourself and how to like read a room and stuff like that. And one of the hardest things was not having judgment when I would walk into a house, because I wouldn't want someone to do the same to me in my home.
Yeah.
I think the hardest part was finding and keeping that piece of love through each person and knowledge. Even though I didn't like certain clients, there was a piece of love that I was still able to keep from them. I was like, damn, this one thing that they did say, I catch myself saying to other people. But it's hard because it's like then that memory of that person's face pops up and you're like, fuck, but it's hard. But, I think that even with exes, even that is like something that,
no ma'am,
is something that, we can take with us, because, yeah. Especially partners. I feel like each person that we're with makes us better for the next. Even like what we were saying, season for a reason with people makes us best for the next person until we don't have to find that next no more.
And that goes for friends too, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, I do hope that you and them either are able to reconcile or
Thank
that
you. I give you a hug.
Thank you. Yeah, reconcile or just find differences and being like, hey, there's no beef, and it's okay to leave. You. I feel like what I hated, even you, maybe you'll agree. I hate being in an era, and it got out of this. I'm still working on it though. Of not arguing to the death. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna to answer your question. What should you do? It doesn't even need to be much of a conversation, really, but definitely not an argument. It's okay to have a boundary, let them know where they had you fucked up at, and it doesn't have to be hostile in the communication. But then close that door, babe. Like,
Yeah.
literally, every time you close one door, at least 3 open.
Yeah.
Friendships, relationships, job opportunities, wealth, health, like so many different things. Just today, you may have gotten connected with a whole, you feel me? Like, out of nowhere after.
That was crazy how that happened.
I love how me and you just both knew what we was talking about. I didn't even
Crazy
say anything.
how that happened.
You know what I mean? That's my whole point. Gag it, man. Now take this part with a grain of salt. Don't just do it for anybody. But sometimes, she touched on this just briefly. To get her coin, she sucked it up. I will say, with certain friends, families, whoever you will come across, sometimes you might have to take a little shit when you're climbing up there.
Yeah.
If this person may have connections for you and opportunities. You called her a friend to me. She acts this way in public, but behind the scenes, if she is adding any sort of positivity towards your life in ways of like opportunity, I would as much as you can until you get to where you need to be. You can use out of her.
Yeah, and like you just said, not looking at it as in like not everything has to be looked at as in like a using. Like there was a lot of times where I helped families and people, and there were times where I wasn't getting paid. There were times,
Okay.
there were a lot of times where I would go out of my way and I was actually, you know what I mean, or I stayed longer than what I needed to.
Mm-hmm.
I would be booked for
Maybe
8
you were
hours
working
or 6
deals
hours.
in.
Exactly, and I would work in prices lower. There would be a lot of times to where like. There were times to where there would be nobody there for an elderly lady or whatever, or not even just an elderly lady. There were a lot of men that needed help too. It was really hard going into. There were times where I would be vacuuming and people's people's legs would be up as I'm like vacuuming underneath them, type of ordeal. And a lot of people can't go and into people's homes and do that. And there would be times where I would be told what to do and I did it. Like that was my job. And
like basically kind of taking it and getting that
yeah,
back.